Okay, so we have resumed from the break. Both of you might have prepared some content on how to handle distractions exclusively during the school life and also with specific relevance to examination. So, Tanvi, you will start first. Come on. Your video is visible to us. You have got the other gadget and you can tap the PPT if you have with it.
Sir, 1 second, sir.
Yeah, take your time. No
Sir, I prepared, sir.
Yes, Tanvi, you can start.
Yes, sir.
I have enabled screen sharing. If you are you sharing any screen, or are you just giving all the presentation?
Sir, I'm sharing screen, sir.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Good evening, all. I'm Tanvi LB. Today, my presentation is about how to avoid distractions. How to avoid distractions during school life. First one is avoid social media usage. Like after coming from school, we are chatting in phone with our friends, so that if we avoid that, we can avoid that. Stay focused during class hours. Like when teacher is taking the class, we should not chat with our friends. We need to focus on class hours. So the picture of social media usage and focused on class hours. How to avoid distractions during examinations. Like should not be tense, and we should not panic if we forget the answers. Like now we don't know the answer, and we are so tense, means our hands will get sweat and legs will get sweat, so that we will be focusing on that, so that we can't focus on exams. Then we should not panic if we forget the answers, so that we can think, and we should not be panic if the time is not there, so that if we relax ourselves, we can attend the examination. Thanks for watching my presentation.
Okay. All right. So more focus was given towards avoiding the panic and stress and avoiding the fear. Okay. So watching this particular cosmic energy video and making this presentation yourself, how do you think this class is useful for you, Tanvi, for facing examination without fear? What learning you took out of this class today? You watched one uh, presentation and you learned a meditation technique and you made a presentation also. So how do you think this class is useful for you? This specific class is useful for you for getting rid of pressure and stress in examination.
Before writing the exam, in my school they will give 3 periods for exam before exams to read, sir. During that time, if I take at least 20 minutes, means I'll get relaxed, and when I'm writing the exam, I don't get panic and tense, sir.
Correct. Correct. Okay. But if you are
And
doing this cosmic
usually
and yeah,
I'll get
go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me.
so, and usually I'll get tensed, and my hands will get sweat, and the legs also will get sweat during examinations. Uh, and also I'll be panicked if I couldn't find the answer. I'll get panic. So that from my experience, I took these 2 points.
Mhm.
So that I need to try in this midterm exams while when I'm going to write the examinations. Before that, I I would try this. If I get anything result means I will tell you, sir.
Fantastic. Good. That's very satisfying. Good job, Tanvi. And if you are practicing this cosmic energy meditation every day, there will be no scope of pressure at all during examination. So you better try that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. Well done. Nice presentation. So Tanvi has finished her presentation. Now let's move our focus towards Aditya. Yes, Aditya.
Yeah. So can you see my screen?
Yeah, we are able to see your screen and we are able to see your video as well. Come on.
Okay.
Put it
So
on slideshow,
good.
Aditya.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. This preview itself is fine. Somehow from your device, the slideshow is not working for all of us in the Zoom window. No problem. You can go for it. Start with the first
So
one.
good morning everyone. I'm gonna be presenting my presentation based on how to avoid distractions. What is a distraction? It is a thought that prevents somebody from concentrating on the work that they are doing. For example, when we're studying a certain subject for an examination, many thoughts from school life, apartment life come into our heads and hence we get distracted. Distractions can be really irritating at times. For example, when we're studying a subject and a funny thought from our early morning in the bus comes to our mind, almost 4 to 5 minutes can be wasted. Causes of distraction. Distraction can be of two types: internal and external distraction. External distraction can be from our past social interactions like text messages, music, phone calls, which we can get distracted with. And internal distractions are basically being hungry, fatigue, illness, worrying, and daydreaming, gazing, and etc. more. Effects of distraction when we study. When we are busy studying for an examination and these distractions come to mind, it becomes very hard to stop thinking about it, hence leading to not studying, which can lead to low marks, and even excess distractions can lead to failing in certain subjects. Distraction is not only about thinking, it's also a physical distraction. For example, when a person sends you a message to come down and play football, it's going to be hard for you to ignore it and say no because you might love the sport or hanging out with your friends. Hence, you might go down, which will lead to affecting your study life. Now, how to prevent distractions before examinations, especially? Breaking large tasks into small tasks, as studying for a long time can welcome many distractions. If we keep breaking our study time, we will have a certain time to think and play with people, and at the same time, we have a specific time to study. So, hence, we won't be thinking about certain stuff during our study time because we already have time to do that because of many breaks. Meditating for at least 15 minutes for 1 month will help us concentrate for a longer time while we are studying specifically before exams. For example, when we're studying a certain subject, we can, if we do meditating for at least 1 month, we will be able to concentrate on that subject and only that subject for longer. Third point is making timetables. Writing it down on a, like making a timetable in a tabular format and putting it on a piece of paper will really help, and put it on front of your study table, and blocking online distractions such as social media, such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. That's it.
Thank you. That was really good. That was very informative. Informative presentation. And my question is, you spoke about impulse control. You know, without your knowledge, you had been speaking about a concept called as impulse control. When you mentioned the example of a friend calling to play soccer and controlling the impulse of going to the friend. Uh, if that is not possible for a boy who does not have this maturity to have the impulse control, and if he falls prey for the friend, immediately he calls to play a game and he closes his book and he goes to the friend. That kind of impulsive behavior of not having a self control, what is your solution for those people who don't have the self control properly administrated?
Um, it'll probably be make like it'll be like basically making timetable. Like, don't exactly cancel all your playtime. Put some
Okay,
playtime for 1 hour as well. Like, balance study life and play life, so
right,
you won't be
right,
distracted.
right, right. Well done, Aditya. Very nice set of information. I am glad that you informed about meditation in your presentation, which is actually the crux of today's class. And you have involved that also. Tanvi also made a little bit of a reference about meditation too in her presentation, like don't get panic. And best way not to get panic is practicing meditation regularly. Okay, right. So good presentation by both of you. You have learned one and you have presented one. Now let's straight away jump into the CRS to see how much progress we have made today by virtue of listening, by virtue of understanding, and also by virtue of making a presentation. So as you can see, update in force as on February 12th, today's date. And let's take a quick stock. Achit is absent today. Aditya's current standing is 67. Tanvi's current standing is 63. And Aditya has finished 6 sessions. Tanvi, 9 sessions. Well, let's start with Tanvi here. Attendance, leadership. Okay. With a span of 20 minutes, if a presentation has to be made, that's a good challenge. And today's the first time that Tanvi made a presentation, PPT preparation in 20 minutes. Aditya has made it a couple of times, but Tanvi, for her, this is the first time she made a PPT presentation, PPT preparation. Yes, okay, fine. So involving pictures, however domicile that kind of PPT is, she made a PPT presentation. That's what is very important. So we will give 2 marks for leadership. I'm sorry. And progress, positive body language. Yes, today also a video presentation. So Tanvi was holding the mic, and next time, what I'm feeling that Tanvi should hold. You need not hold the mic because the mic is good enough to gather your voice. Keep the mic like this, and you can use both of your hands like Aditya did. Use both of your hands. Feel easy. Take your time and speak. So, but today, nevertheless, you held the mic in one hand. You did really well. So we will give 2 marks for body language. Positive mindset, 1 mark added today. And the presentation skill. Okay, so 1 more mark can be added in presentation skill. 8. And the trainer bonus can be involved as 2. 10 marks. So as on today, Tanvi's score is 71. Good progress, Tanvi. Very good. 71 in 9 sessions. That's a good average. Now, let's move on to Aditya Dinagaran, who made a presentation really well. And best part about Aditya's presentation is he wanted to communicate things and he put all those communication statements into the PPT slide. Just in case if you miss the oral presentation, we're able to have a glimpse of what he was trying to communicate. So that's very important, and involving a couple of pictures and involving anecdotes and examples, and also some of his highlights. So we shall give about 3 marks for this presentation. That is leadership skill for preparing the presentation also. Positive mindset was there. The intent is really good. So as usual, we will give 2 marks for it. And the presentation skill. So today there was a lot of ease and your positive body language. So positive body language. Tanvi, did I give marks for positive body language for you? I think 2 marks have been given for positive body language, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So coming to Aditya's positive body language, if you could observe, thanks to the wonderful headphone that he has got, which doesn't necessitate Aditya to hold the wires or something. He's very free holding the pen and using the open hand gestures. You see in body language, open hand gesture and looking into the camera as if a pair of eyes is looking at you and wearing a gentle smile or a smirk or at least a grin on the face and speaking with both open hand gesture and light, slight tilting and the nodding of the head will always be very appealing to the listener. So Aditya was trying to do that too. So that is very important in presentation skill, and that gives a wonderful warmth to the listener. And one thing that Aditya has to improve is brisk in the voice. The briskness in the voice. Like starting up is, I'll give a demonstration after this. Maybe there Aditya will catch a few things. But his body language was improved today, so we shall make it as 3 marks over there. 7. Positive intent, positive mindset was always there, and presentation skills. In the presentation skills, quickly grabbing a couple of points, he really came up with some street smart techniques in that presentation as to how to handle distraction. Like I was mentioning, impulse control was mentioned even without his knowledge. So 3 marks for that, and a trainer bonus of 2 marks for that. Current standing is 80 today, and that's really wonderful. So that's the standing, and there you go. So that is it. Good part is next week onwards we will have this mind exercise part also being filled. And yesterday I was asking some questions as to how your book reading and academics and all that. So just one day passed by, so let's not check on that. We'll check on that next week. That's it. 80 marks for Aditya, 21 for Tanya. Standing strong thus far. Now, when you're starting a presentation in the forthcoming week, we will have the vision board presentation or something. So when we have that, I want in all the presentations as well, forthcoming presentations, what I would like to suggest is you start like this. Okay, so good evening, one and all present here, and good evening, sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Today I'm going to speak about a very important topic, and I'm sure you are excited to my presentation. Okay, so a beginning like this will always excite us. And also you progress, like you take the point from the PPT and you expand. Like for example, avoiding social media. As you can see, that's the first point in our PPT. Now let me explain to you what is avoiding social. You see, friends, like if I were Tanvi, I would have explained like this. You see, friends, after coming from school, we all have this habit of checking the phone and checking the laptop, checking the notifications. So when we have a proper amount of self-control, I think that's the best way to avoid distraction. Okay. So here what I have done, I've taken the point from the PPT and have tried to explain with my own language, with my own statements. Okay. And towards the finishing, that's it. I think I have covered up all the points, and I'm sure you have enjoyed my presentation. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. In case you are having any questions, please ask me the questions. So this kind of warmth and the pleasing tone are all very important in presentation. So hopefully, Aditya and Tanvi, you will involve all these techniques in your presentations in the future, where the listener will feel that, okay, Aditya is speaking 1v2. Okay, Tanvi is speaking 1v2. That kind of a feeling has to be triggered to the people. So involve these improvements next time when you're speaking. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that is pretty much it for today's class. I've taken a lot of time today, but it was very much essential. So we'll meet on Saturday, and good note that you are closing with 70 and 80 in your CRS, and live good and respect your parents, respect the teachers, and be very nice, and be very kind to your fellow mates and peers, and apply all the things that you learn in MSA sessions in platforms. So, any questions, Aditya and Tanvi?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
All right. So thank you so much. This is Manil Grace and Justin the case. We'll be meeting on Saturday. Until then, live strong and expect great things. Bye, Aditya. Bye, Tanvi. See you next week.
Thank you,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Bye.
Bye, Adityana.
Thank you. Thank you.